What is the smallest font size that can be printed on our metallic labels? The minimum font that can be printed on our metallic labels is 2 millimeters in height. However, the most ideal font height is 5 millimeters. Why? Because if the minimum font height is 2 millimeters but less than 5 millimeters, we need to connect these small letters with an underscore to increase its scratch resistance, just like this. However, if the minimum font size is as high as 5 millimeters, this does not need to be connected with the underscore. So, how to judge the height of the smallest font in your design file? If this is your design file, now you may feel that the font is large enough. But what if it is made into the label of 1.4 by 0.7 inches? Its actual size will look like this. You will find that if it is made into the label of 1.4 by 0.7 inches, the smallest font size is less than 2 millimeters in height, which is beyond the printable limit of our metallic labels. If encountering this situation, we usually have two solutions. The first one, enlarge the size of the label as a whole. If the overall size of the label is enlarged to 2.1 by 1.4 inches, then the smallest font will exceed 5 millimeters in height. The second one, keep the overall size of the label unchanged. Only enlarge the small font to 5 millimeters in height. Both of these methods can solve the problem of too small of fonts. Note, if the smallest font in your design file reaches 2 millimeters in height, but less than 5 millimeters, we will connect the small letters by default. Lastly, let's take a look at the actual effect of printing small fonts on our metallic labels. The smallest font in this label happens to be 2 millimeters, but less than 5 millimeters. So we need to use an underscore to connect them together. This is the actual effect. Let's stick it on the carton and see the final effect. It looks pretty good. Let's look at another label. The smallest font has reached 5 millimeters in height, so there is no need to use an underline to connect them. It takes the product to the next level of luxury, right?